Hi everyone, it's episode 4 for the Daily Pods. So, last episode we talked about, you know, the thing that which Will Smith, slapped or slash punched Chris Rock in the face. Did you because of the jokes that he made for his wife. And I did mention to you guys about that I'm going to talk about the experience that I had in Monterrey for the Coldplay concert last Saturday. Okay, so it was like I really need to, like talk about the story from startup. So okay, so right now I'm going to talk about the time what has happened in Mexico right now. Okay, so simply last Thursday night, when I was scrolling my Instagram, and I come across that there is this colleague of mine. He put like a story. Okay, he put a story, and you know what I saw is that um, he put a story and stated, "Wow, there is a Coldplay concert in Monterrey," and I was like, "What? Coldplay? Are you serious? Coldplay is like one of the main memories like I have towards music when I was a little kid back in Canada." And it was like, wow, Coldplay. Like I think I really need to give it a shot, to try and go to see this concert by myself. I really need to have this experience. So I immediately messaged him through Instagram, and I was like, "Hey, if you are going to the concert, how about we go together?" Okay, because by the way, we stayed in the same hotel because I'm on a business trip right now, so we stayed in the same hotel. So and told him, "Hey, how about you come over to my room and we'll talk about the seats, the like and which sections, which rows are we going to get, and also the price and etc. etc. I mean, we need to do some research about this thing." And because I have never attended a concert before, like I'm 28 years old right now, so like yeah, I don't have any experience for concerts, by the way, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to give it a shot. I want to, but uh, it all comes down like maybe I don't have the money when I was a student, or my parents don't want me to go to the concerts, or probably I'm too busy to to have this information of having a band or an artist to hold a concert somewhere else. I don't have that kind of information, or probably I don't think about that. But when I have this opportunity, when I when I knew that there is a concert for Coldplay in Monterrey, I was like, I really need to go there. So we booked the tickets last Thursday night, which is actually um the 24th of March 2022, by the way. We booked the tickets that night. I printed out the tickets on Friday, which is the 25th. And Coldplay had this concert in Monterey for 2 days, okay? One for Friday, which is the 25th of March, and then the second day, which is the Saturday, which is the 26th of March. So because me and my colleagues don't probably have the time, or we probably not gonna get there on time uh, for Friday. So immediately I would just think, you know what? Let's just go to Saturday. It's fine for us, so why not? So we booked the tickets for Saturday and we went there. And by the way, I even bought a small bag to put my phone, put my wallet, to put my mobile charger with me, just in case my phone ran out of battery, because I wanted to take pictures, to record like some of the footage during the concert, because it's such a uh rare and an experience. I really want to have this whole thing recorded so that I won't, that possibly I won't forget in the future. Like, it's such a big deal for me. So I got them ready. We take this Uber to the stages in Monterrey, which is Estadio BBVA Bancomer in Monterrey. It's a big place that can hold around 50,000 people, which I think is a big deal compared to like the stadiums or halls that we have in Taiwan. So yeah, it's a big deal for me, and it's the capacity is huge. This whole area is so enormous. I everything is just totally incredible for me. And then when we sat down, when we got in, we sat down, we bought some beer, and we bought like some chips with us. We just skip dinner. We only want to just buy some simple things and drinks, to sit through the whole concert. It's not because we can't pay for it. We definitely can't pay for any decent meal here, okay? But it's just like we don't want any trouble. We don't want the inconvenience and stuff. So whatever. So when we got in, it was like around 7:30 p.m. I think that's like roughly the time that we found our seats, and we sat down. And then there's like a Mexico singer. Her name is called Carla Morrison something. But I can't really speak Spanish, so she sang most of her songs in Spanish, so I can't really understand, or I'm not that familiar. But I would say her voice is pretty good, and I agree that she has a very decent singing. Okay, it's not bad. I think it's pretty good, but it's just I don't have that strong harmony like between her, because I'm not that familiar with Spanish song. Sorry, really sorry. But when she starts at 7:30 ish, and then I think they start to like take a break or something around 8:20 or 8:30 p.m. I think it's 8:20, and then we have like a 40-minute break, and 9 p.m. is where the band Coldplay starts to come out from the backstage and gradually moving towards the stage, and starts to perform. And the first song they perform is Higher Power. May not be that familiar, by the way, because I think that's a pretty new song. Coldplay is more like a nostalgia band for me, because I know there are songs that is like way back, okay, like at least probably 4 or 5 years older, like even dating back to like 2005 when I was a little kid. So yeah, and like the songs that I play, that they have higher power, gravity, the universe, X BTS, and they have Fix You, Yellow, which you definitely need Yellow, and you have Clocks, Viva La Vida, and you have Him for the Weekend, and what else? Um, oh yeah, you have Something Just Like This, which is some collaboration between the Coldplay and the Chainsmokers. It was such a blast, I tell you. It was such a blast that this experience, this concert, this whole theme for Music of the Spheres is totally out of this world, I tell you. Maybe, okay, yeah, that's my first. But it really, like, far exceeds my expectations for an alternative rock band group. So I was like, wow, like, the lights, the effects, the fireworks, and the whole atmosphere, what Coldplay has given out, it's so energetic most of the times. And by the way, Chris Martin is like 45 years old right now, and the rest of the crew is like 43 or 44, and they can like party for so long, for like almost like around 2 hours or so, keep on jumping around and bouncing and hitting or strumming with the musical instruments and things. I was so amazed about how much energy that they poured into that concert. And also, by the way, it was such a great experience that also Chris Martin, by the way, he did said to us that maybe there's some like fire going on in the backstage, and like the people over there said that, oh, maybe they need to shut down this whole concert and stuff. But no, they need to keep it. How about we go to this little stage in the front? Is that gonna help? And you guys can deal with the fire first, and then we can move over there and continue on to perform. And guess what? They continue on to perform. And by the way, Chris Martin, like, to show his gratitude to the audience in Monterrey, he sang, I think the song's name is called El Corrido Monterrey. Like, it's kind of like a song for Monterrey. And I was like, wow, he really put some efforts for his fans. And by the way, he knelt down for like both of his knees, and simply bow down to his head, and bow down to his head onto the floor, which onto this flag that he had put onto the floor. This flag is like the flag of Mexico. He bowed down and put his hand onto it. I was like, wow, is that? I don't know that the culture over here in Mexico, but I do believe that, wow, maybe this is like an expression to show his gratitude, his appreciation, his love for his fans in Monterrey. I was so deeply touched. Yeah, I didn't cry, but it was something unexpected, and I was pretty moved during this whole concert. And a lot of things that is so hard for me to describe about this whole experience, but this I can only tell you if you ever had the chance to go to a Coldplay concert this year for the music of the Spheres, you definitely 100% you need to check it out. Otherwise, you will regret one day not to be able to see them live in action. Trust me. And yeah, also by the way, they did point out that like the materials and like the whole concept of having this concert is to use as much, you know, renewable energy as possible, like fuels or materials and stuff. They want to have like, I would say, kind of like a green movement to help and protect the environment, like as much as possible. And I think, by the way, it's something I would say is that, like, I think that's important. That's pretty important. And this concept is good, to spread out this information to every one of us, at least for that moment, I would say. But nevertheless, I just wanted to point out that this is a whole new experience for me, and yeah, for me, and like I'm still considering about, like, there is an artist that I really love, which is The Weeknd, but probably I'm still gonna do business trips in Mexico for second half of 2022. That means when I got here, when I arrive in Monterrey, I need to buy my own tickets, which is it costs some money to let me to travel to Los Angeles, Sophie Stadium, to see The Weeknd's concert around, I think, for September 3. So I'm still considering about that because life is short and you only live once. Sometimes not sometimes, you only live once. Okay, so better try to make every second of your life count as possible. The same thing goes for, like, while I'm recording this podcast, I want to share my thoughts to my audience and see if I can talk to my fans or talk to my audience one day, and to let this channel grow bigger and bigger. So please, also, please, give it a like if you like this video, or you like this podcast, or if you like the voice that I'm talking to you right now, or you like the logic that I'm talking, or for whatever reason, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and you can leave your thoughts in the comments section. Hit that subscribe button, and give me your thoughts about this channel, and try to improve the videos, try to improve the content and stuff. And yeah, I think that's all for this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which is episode 5. And in the meanwhile, you guys, peace out and stay safe and stay healthy. Peace.